Okay, this is the Chapter 4 review sheet. This is the second page. So it says use a given point on terminal side of angle theta to find the value of the trig function indicated. So we're going to be looking for tangent theta, or we're looking for tangent theta, and we're given 2 points. So we're going to draw our coordinate plane, and it's going to be 4, -3. So 4, -3, something like that. 4, -3. So here's our triangle coming from the origin. This is our right angle. And this is the theta that we're going to be looking for. So it says tangent theta, and tangent of an angle is opposite over adjacent. So tangent theta equals, let me write this in. This is -3. This is 4. This is 5. We don't really care because we're looking for tangent, which is opposite over adjacent. We have that. It's -3/4. Okay. Okay, coming over here, now we're going to be looking for sine. And again, we're going to draw a triangle on our plane. And we're given 6, and then -√3. So, I didn't do this one. Oh, okay. 6 and then negative. So this is 6. This is -√13. And we want sine. So sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. So we need to find our hypotenuse there. So let's just do it in green. 6 squared equals 6 squared plus -√13 squared equals c squared. So 36 plus 13 equals c squared. This is going to be what? 49 equals c squared. So c equals 7. Is that right? And it's hypotenuse, so it's going to be positive. So this is 7. And we want sine of theta. So sine theta equals opposite -√13/7. Did I do that right? Yeah, -√13 times -√13 would be 13. 6 squared, 36. 13, 49. Square root 40. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure. All right. Let's see. So find the exact value of each trig function. So it's secant -25 pi over 4. Let's think about this a little bit. 25 pi over 6, that equals 4 pi. So if I came over here and I took this, I added 24 pi over 6, that would give me -pi over 6, which I can find on my unit circle, right? Here's my unit circle, -pi over 6, which is also, or you could say, or 11 pi over 6. They're all the same thing. And this is going to be √3/2 and -1/2. So I'm trying to find secant, and secant theta, or secant, let's just say secant, secant x equals 1 over cosine x, right? And this is cosine, so it's 1 over √3/2. So it's a reciprocal of √3/2. So 2√3. You could leave that as the answer, or you could rationalize it and say 2√3/3. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see, 4 pi over 3. That is on our unit circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 pi over 3 is down here. And this is -1/2 and -√3/2. tangent, right? Tangent x equals y over x. So tangent of 4 pi over 3 is y negative root 3 over 2, negative 1/2, 3 over 2 times 2 over 1, right? Negative, negative is a positive. These cancel out. So that's root 3. Again, that's one of those ones that you kind of should memorize that since it's on the unit circle as tangent. Okay. Find the exact value of each expression. So arc cosine pi over 2 is equal to some angle. This is an angle. Arc cosine is an angle. So we're going to say, okay, so cosine of some angle equals root 2 over 2. So what angle is that? Well, again, since we're doing arc cosine, it has to be here. Okay, so at pi over 4, okay, it is root 2 over 2. Cosine is. Sine is also root 2 over 2. At 3 pi over 4, okay, it's negative root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2. So the answer here has to be pi over 4. So theta equals pi over 4 because it's within the first and second quadrant and it's positive. This is kind of the same idea here. This is same sort of problem, same idea. So equals theta. So cosine theta equals negative root 2 over 2. And again, it has to be first or second quadrant. In this case, it is at negative root 2 over 2. So theta equals 3 pi over 4. Okay. So here we're doing cosecant of arc cosine of root 3 over 2. So we deal with this first. And we go cosine, arc cosine of root 3 over 2 equals theta. Okay, so what angle has a cosine of root 3 over 2? That's when the first, second, well, it's right here. It's pi over 6. So theta equals pi over 6. So now we kind of come over back and we go, okay, so cosecant of pi over 6, because that, our cosine equals pi over 6. So we come back over here to cosecant of pi over 6. Pi over 6 is root 3 over 2, that's the cosine, and 1/2 is the sine. Cosecant, this is the same as saying 1 over sine of pi over 8. It's a reciprocal, right? So this is saying 1 over 1/2, which equals 2. Okay, cosine of pi. Here's pi, right? And this is negative 1, 0. So cosine of pi is negative 1. And then we say, okay, so arc sine of negative 1. Okay, well, down here, right, here we have 0, negative 1. So this is the angle. But be careful, because we're not going to say this is not going to be, well, this is 3 pi over 2, okay? Because we're dealing with arc cosine, we are dealing with this, and we're dealing with pi over 2 to negative pi over 2. So we wouldn't say 3 pi over 2. We would say this equals negative pi over 2. Okay? So that's a common mistake. Make sure you don't make it. Okay? Cosecant of pi over 2, right here. Pi over 2 is 0, 1. So cosecant would be 1 over 1. So this is arc cosine of 1 equals theta. So cosine of what angle equals 1? Well, it would be right here. It would be 0 angle. So theta equals 0 degrees, or theta equals 0 radians. Is that And then cotangent of pi over 6. This is root 3 over 2, 1/2. So cotangent of pi over 6 would be root 3 over 2, x over y, 1/2. So root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1 equals root 3. So now we're going to say, okay, arc cosine of root 3 equals theta. So tangent of what angle is root 3? And again, this is where it helps to sort of memorize those, but tangent, which would be, so up here, okay, pi over 3, that's 1/2 root 3 over 2. If we took the tangent of that, tangent is going to be opposite, or y, root 3 over 2 divided by 1/2, so that equals root 3. So in this case, theta equals pi over 3 would be our answer. Okay, so you got to know your unit circle. No. Okay, here we're going to draw triangles, because we're not in the unit circle. So first we look at cosine. So let's see. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. This is x. So this is the same as saying arc cosine of x over 1. So we're going to go this is x, this is 1. We're looking for the so this is, we drew that angle, and we want to find cotangent of theta now. Cotangent of theta. And cotangent is adjacent over opposite, right? Okay, so we need to find this. We need to find our opposite. So x squared plus b squared equals 1 squared. B equals 1 minus x squared squared. Square root of 1 minus x squared. So cotangent theta. So theta would have to equal, or cotangent theta would equal adjacent x over 1 minus x, square root of 1 minus x squared, adjacent over opposite. Okay, last one, again, using our triangle. Draw a triangle. This time we have arc sine, so that means opposite over hypotenuse, because this is over 1. Okay, and so right, so we drew, here's our angle, right triangle. Now we want cosecant, which cosecant is just the reciprocal of, so sine theta x over 1. So cosecant of the angle is going to be the reciprocal of it,